All right, we're back. I see the A's in the chat. Oh man, I some of you guys were scared by that, so my apologies. How are you all doing this lovely evening? It's super early in the morning for a lot of people, so for those of you who came to tune in, hopefully maybe you fall asleep to the stream. I appreciate you guys being here. It's good, friendos. Oh yes, there was indeed AP7. Welcome all the new people. Everyone's just kind of flooding in, we're getting situated. How do you guys like the art for day 2? This is undoubtedly one of my most favorite pieces I've ever had commissioned, and y'all should definitely give the artist some support over on their Twitter account, which is linked down below in the description. We also have the Discord link for people who are asking for it yesterday. Thank you, Musical Brother 1900, for becoming a member. I believe I missed you the other day. There were a couple people who became members, and I don't know if I announced them all, but happy birthday to you. Everyone in the chat, say happy birthday to Musical Brother. That is awesome. Around 19 and your 19th birthday and stream. Cool. Good old Persona music indeed. Hello, everybody. Hope you feel better, Purple. Thank you for the super chat, Caleb. Making my own. I hope that might be a voice request. Hope you like it. Well, we'll have instructions on how to participate in the next round in October very soon at the end of the stream. Oh, look at the positivity in the chat. Great. Love it. Anyway, shout out to our regulars. Shout out to our members. What is up, Abigail? What's up, Melman, Agent 3, Mr. Purple, again, Musical Brother, Lewis, Awesome Pig 7. What else do we got here? Bomboozled is here. What's good? Got Game Master 99 in the house. And to the regulars, Lauren, G-Man, Wolf, Twin Turbo, Superstar, Miku, Milo, Sugar Bear Animations, hello, Sydney, got Muznet, DJ Valkyrie, so many familiar faces, so welcome back. Ooh, GuardianX just chimed in, hello. Hello, GaiaTemplar. Just ready for October. Me too, spooky season starts on the 1st of October. Very excited. Discord link is in the description. You just gotta scroll down and you'll see it next to the social media links. I'm very excited too. I'm actually a little bit anxious to get into day 2, guys. Yeah, we're just chilling for a little bit. More 14 Crush, please. That series is so much fun to work on. It is one of the more like intense series to work on editing wise, but it's gonna be great. We got about 6 parts, of which 2 are on the channel currently, and so number 3 is coming next. I decided to sort of divide it into different episodes based on content that's out now. The artist is kind of in a rough spot right now, so send her our positive energy. Hopefully they'll be feeling better soon. Can't wait to see what they come up with next, because anything, their art style is looking super fresh. Can't wait to see where the rest of the story goes. Yeah, that's something we can all relate to, Blue Mochi. So we're just gonna have to hang out with each other on the internet as much as we can. Thank you, Milo. That is so kind. Thank you for all the kind comments, everybody. Agent 24 ship is pure. Yes, it's my heart. Warms me up. I love Bree's cup of coffee or coffee, hot chocolate, whatever it might be. It is one of my favorite details in this art. Welcome all the new people. Thank you for tuning in. The link isn't there for the Discord. Let's see. Alright, might have to edit something. Alright, so It says, join my official Discord server. It's a 25-person invite, and it's right under the time zone conversion link, so you gotta scroll down a little bit. But I promise you the description is full of all the goodies that you need, and just more places to stay updated on my content. So, without further ado, I suppose we should get into the voice request for day 2. You guys ready? Now if you're ready, let me see those booyahs. The Octo expansion test pass theme. I need to make sure that that's not as loud as it was yesterday. A little bit loud for fanfare for all the requests that had gone by. I need to play Celeste. Oh, that sounds great. Alright, welcome to the stream for those of you who are new, and I hope that you'll enjoy the tales presented to you by our lovely community members. Right. Let's see. Let's get into it. There we are. Here's our updated overlay. Oh, this art is so precious. Anyway, here's the day 2 set list. So, there are about 10 stories in this part. We did 9 the other night, but we got 10 stories in this part, so pretty exciting. Got a little bit of a updated playlist curated for us today, so let me get that loaded up. Alright. Let's just hope the songs don't play from the middle randomly. That's never fun when they do that. Names sound great. So proud of everyone. Right. Love the booyahs, love the team spirit and energy. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's start with number 10, which is by GamerJulian94. It's called New Season, New Experiences. Alright, music switch. It was a fresh but nice autumn afternoon in Ingopolis. 2 months had passed since the events in the Deep Sea Metro, and the Octolings that moved over to Ingopolis started to adapt to their new home. Midori and Ayumi were chilling in a cafe, discussing their latest missions, when an agitated Ayano came running up to them, visibly worried about something.
Midori! Ayumi! Help!
Midori sprang up from her seat, ready to take on anything that could possibly come. What's wrong, Ayano? Are we under attack? Is someone after you? Is there a natural disaster?
The trees are dying!
Midori's face turned from serious to confused. Come again?
The trees are dying! The leaves are losing their green color and starting to fall off!
A moment of silence occurred, leaving Midori visibly confused. Ayumi couldn't help herself and started laughing, giving Ayano the same expression as Midori.
What's so funny? I'm serious. I've observed it over the last few weeks.
This made Ayumi laugh even more. Still heavily laughter-filled, she replied to Ayano,
Those are just normal seasonal changes, girl. It's autumn after all. Seasonal changes? Autumn? Wait, you want to tell me there's more seasons than just summer?
Ayumi's laughter stopped abruptly. Now she was visibly confused as well.
Yes, of course. Don't tell me you didn't know.
Ayano responded with a shy,
No.
breaking Midori out of her confusion. Don't you have seasons in Octo Valley?
Not really, no. With all our machinery and stuff, they always kept it its summer characteristics, like warm weather and green trees. I've never really experienced anything else, to be honest. So I just assumed that it's like that in other places too. Now that you say it, yeah. I've always wondered why there was constantly good weather over there. You Octarians sure have crazy stuff.
Ayano blushed a bit out of sheer embarrassment. Hey, no reason to be ashamed. It's not your fault that she didn't know. That's just a reason to get out and learn about it. We can show you some things if you want. Ayano's face brightened up.
You would really do that for me? But of course, Ayano. You're our friend after all, and friends help friends.
That's right. We'll teach you everything about the seasons. Don't worry. Upon hearing this, she got very excited.
Thank you so much, you two. I can't wait.
That being said, they got up and went out into the fields. Ayano soaked up all the information like a sponge, being happy to have such supportive friends. The end. Hope you enjoyed reading. A bit shorter than my other scripts, but hopefully just as enjoyable. It was fun writing it. Chit-chatting aside, I hope you all have a great morning, noon, afternoon, or evening, and stay fresh, friendos. The end. Oh, that was so sweet. Just seeing it all come together with the music. Great job, Gamer Julian94. Round of applause and such that. Oh man, good stuff, right? How did y'all feel about that one? Joy of Creation Seasons in Splatoon. Super sweet. Aw. I know reacting to, well, basically every Agent 8. Reacting to new things on the surface and new experiences. I just think that's so pure. Anyway, thank you again to everyone who's here. I know that this is kind of a late Sunday night stream, but we are just having a good time. Vibing. Hey, shout out to Julian94. Nice opener. I had a lot of fun with that. Alright. So this is... Everyone might know this song from like the meme or whatever. Maybe you know like the dancing version of this song. It is from the Persona OST, Persona 4. That was a nice intermission song. Wait until Ayano finds out about Squidmas. How this day so far is great. Thank you, Minnie. Hopefully you're having a great day too. It's basically a dancing meme. Everyone dances to Specialist from Persona 4. Never actually heard this before. Oh man, that thing is, it's hard to actually search for these memes because I find most of them on Twitter and they don't even have like a hashtag or anything. But no. Just look up Specialist meme on YouTube and you might find it. Nice way to end Sunday. Appreciate it. I remember you dancing to this. Hey, Warm Lily. You know your stuff. And what is up, Skarmory? Friendship is one of life's greatest gifts. I don't see there as a withering. Well, what's that? Withering like the autumn leaves? Great job. Yes. Right. So, let's head into the next request, which is All-Time Fun. It is by Game Alchemist and Bowser64, so they did a collab here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up both parts. Alright, let's get into it. All-Time Fun Part 1. Pearl, Marina, Marie, Callie, Ayumi, and Ayano were all hanging out in a cafe per request of Ayumi and Ayano. Marina near a plug outlet working on her laptop. Callie and Pearl were chatting it up. Marie was reading, Ayumi on her phone, and Ayano was looking out a window, making plans as to why they were all gathered. After a while, Pearl decided to ask the question everyone was wondering.
Yo, Ayano, this is a nice get-together and all, but why are we here?
Yeah, it was a little out of nowhere, but we're probably all begging to know what's going on.
Ahem.
Ayumi went, clearing her throat a bit, though not really needing to.
Well, to answer the question, I was also a part of this, and we saw that there was a fall fair coming up.
Ooh, a fair? That sounds wonderful. Marina smiles at the thought, and the others chime in as well. Ayumi beams cheerfully at how great the idea was.
Well, technically, it's all Ayano's idea. I'm just saying it in case she didn't want to say it. Still, it could be fun. Didn't hurt to try. You can count me in.
I guess so. When is it?
We got 3 days until the fair. Oh yeah, I can't wait!
Well, Ayano, do you have anything you want to add?
I guess that settles it.
Ayano smiles as well.
Great! So we'll sort out the deets in the chat room?
I'd say now would be best. The group spends the rest of the day planning and discussing what they'll do. Till the day of the fair. Alright, so let's continue the second part. All-time fun, part 2. So we have... Right, give me just a second here. After everyone settled everything, they went to the fall-time fair the next day.
There it is. All-time fair.
It sure is, Pearly.
Oh, I'm so excited! Calm down, Ayumi.
So, shall we enter?
Sure.
Once they entered, they were amazed by all the sights and smells. Suddenly, they see Krusty Sean running his business, the Crust Bucket. What's up, Squiddos? What are you doing here, Sean? Just doing business as usual.
Oh, Marie, can we get something, please?
Alright, Callie. What does everyone want? After they discussed what they all wanted. So, I'll take a double fried super schwaffle, a galactic sandwich, a lemonade, 2 Pepsis, a deep fried schwaffle, 2 super sandwiches, and a crusty sandwich. You got all that, Sean? You got it, Squiddos. After they ate, they decided to just go ride the Ferris wheel.
Wow, it's so tall. What, are you scared? What? No!
Settle down, you two.
Our seat is here. Come on, Ayano. Coming. Wow, it's so pretty up here.
It sure is, Pearl.
Oh, come on, Ayano. It's not that bad. I suppose not. Marie, what do you think of today?
It's been nice. It really has. And they spent the rest of the day enjoying, well, everything there was. The end. So, that completes the part of Full-Time Fun by Game Alchemist and Bowser64. Thank you for participating. How'd you guys like that, everyone? Round of applause at the end here. This Paper Mario music is so good. I've not played any of the Paper Marios aside from the very first one. This is the Origami King. Interesting. Alright, so both parts. Back to the list. Alright, so first 2 requests are Dunzo. How are we feeling? How's everybody doing? Cozy little tale? Good to see. Nice way to ease on to stream. A short slice of life story. Didn't know what to think of the collab, but it was a solid short one. Definitely had its nice points and nice moments. Welcome to the stream, KSPTexan. Interactions were fun to see. Definitely agree. Alright, so let's see. Here is our next song. Alright, we'll just have this one to ease into the rest of the playlist. It's too warm for fall clothes. Yeah, but in a lot of places in the world, it still is. Texas had a cold front last week, and I really appreciate it. Knowing it was not going to last until... I don't know, we'll probably be getting one real chilly weather in a month or two. Hopefully, because summer heat is not for me. Okay. Owen says, wait, it's this song. Yeah, you guys might remember it from... we talked about the comic yesterday. Agent... or, no, hold on. I think it's called Welcome to Ingopolis. Hold on. I'll find it for you guys. Oh boy. It's on the playlist somewhere. Just to show you guys the picture of it. The funny thing is I don't even think I used the whole song. It's in this playlist and it's called First Week in Ingopolis. I can't... well, no, I don't actually play it, but it's that one right there. So, yeah, for those of you who were wondering about it yesterday, you guys can find that on your own time. So, without further ado, you ready? Let's get into number 12, which is by Skarmory. It is called Welcome to Cephalo's Peak Academy. Alright, here we go. With summer reaching its end and fall beckoning over Ingopolis, the Cephalo folk were headed back to school for hours spent in classrooms. Agents, however, were never enrolled in an academic life, always too busy at their jobs to do so, but they had the time to help their friend, Mel, move back into her dorm at her school. But where was it that she went? None other than Cephalo's Peak Academy, a prestigious academic facility where only elite students in their field are accepted into the facility and guaranteed success upon graduation. Phew, that's the last of them. Yume, on the other hand, seems exhausted from the lifting.
Dang, those were heavy. What's even in those things? Rocks? More like equipment. I'll need it for my research on quantum physics. I was accepted as the ultimate physicist after all. Wow, you and Marina should work together sometime. Who knows? Maybe we will. Anyway, if you have time, I'd love to show you around the campus. Cephalo Peak's far grander than most academies.
I'll pass. You three should go ahead. I'll just wait here.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
Yume, Ayano, and Mel proceed for a campus tour, passing by facilities like the clam ball field, bubble ball court, and the main campus hall.
And this is the dining area.
They glance over to see orderly tables and seats as far as the eye can see, and at the end was at least a dozen meal options.
Holy carp, this place is huge! How do they even afford this stuff?
If I had to take a guess, it's the funding. Anyway, let's carry on. They proceeded to the Academy's training room.
Hey, Ayu, why don't you take some time to train with the splatting bags?
Me and Ayano here have to chat in private.
We do?
Ivy looked confused, but she did as recommended.
So, when are you gonna pop the question?
Ayano blushed and quickly grew flustered after she asked.
What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about you and Midori, silly. The audience is begging to know.
Wait, what?
Never mind that last part. I'm sure they'll shift attention to the next story anyway. But yeah, I saw you talking to your paper self a couple months ago, and eyeing her ring. I can tell you want to pop the question. She couldn't keep up her defense any longer.
Am I really that obvious?
Pretty much.
I don't know. What if she doesn't like me back? What if I don't say it right?
Her blushing faded as anxiety turned to sorrow. She finished her question.
Okay, listen. I know you like her, but you can't be afraid of the what-ifs forever. You'll never know until you finally pop it. Now, I won't force you to do it immediately, but what I will say is that, well, wait for just the right time. Really? Absolutely.
Ayano perked up again after their talk. Ayumi came back, drenched in ink from the training room.
He didn't say anything about those dummies actually shooting back. I thought I'd let it be a surprise for you. Hey, I want to go back and get Midori. I think you've seen just about everything on campus anyway. Sure.
They went back to her dorm to grab Midori as the agents leave Cephalo Peak Academy and wish Mel a successful fall semester. The end. And that is Welcome to Cephalo Peak Academy by Skarmory. Here's your applause. Great work. This was a lot of fun. A nice tie into the previous round too. You guys are just really great at continuation sequels, tying up those loose ends. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. This music is so sweet. I know it's worth all the dollars in the world. Change my mind. That's for sure. Anyway, great job, Skarmory. The fourth wall is dead already? I didn't expect that. It's funny enough, I kind of thought that the fourth wall breaks were only on day one. I forgot about that part in particular. The audience already knows. Oh man. Danganronpa, I love the game so much. Oh yeah, Cephalo Peak definitely remind me of Hope's Peak. First time here. Welcome, Yankee 1147. Oh, these are her voice requests from our community members. Please check the description. So many good things here. And welcome, SMG4 Fan 42. Good to see you again. Things are pretty chill. Oh, what's this song? It's so peaceful? The previous one. You guys can check out the description. All the way at the bottom, there's a playlist link. So the song that just went was called, the title is like so long it's cut off. Oh, there it is. It's from the new game OST and it's track 5. Today we did a good job at work. That's the literal translation of the Japanese. Mel is basically just us shippers. Little humor sprinkled in. Welcome to Stream Carver. Hello, Cloudy. Don't think this flex tape will be enough. Okay, so let's get the next one ready. Mel really put Ayano under pressure. Yeah, she kinda did. Oh, I might have missed Skarmory's message here. Wait. Thanks for the kind words, everybody. Alright, so with this buffering song ending, well, we have 2 buffer songs actually. Let us get ready for the next story, which is a little bit, I want to say mysterious? No, mystical. Mystical, that's the word I was looking for. So yeah, we gotta set the tone for that one. The next story at number 13 is Lonely Octoling by GuardianX. Okay, so let's click in. Right, prepare yourselves, everyone. Strap in for the feels here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Oh, that looks good. Alright, so Lonely Octoling by GuardianX. Ayano decides to venture in the woods alone to admire the coming of autumn. However, in these woods awaits something or someone.
Wow, this breeze sure feels nice. I sure wish the others were here to enjoy this with me. Look at all these leaves on the ground. Maybe I can gather these into a giant pile. Nah, it's no fun when you're alone.
Ayano continues to stroll through the woods, but in the distance a sound can be heard. Although the sound was faint, Ayano was able to pinpoint where it came from and began to follow the sound. As she moves closer, the sound coming from the forest seems to be someone crying. Ayano approaches an oak tree and the sound is now loud and clear. Ayano walks around the tree and finds the source of the crying. Sitting on the ground is a young Octoling girl around the age of 6, crying. Ayano knelt down to the youngling's level.
Hey, what's the matter?
The youngling looked up at Ayano.
Will you play with me? Sure. I'll play with you. Really? You will?
Filled with joy, the young Octoling jumped up. The youngling began skipping circles, smiling and giggling. It's been a while since she had a playmate. Ayano was amused at how the little one became so excited after just crying moments ago. Ayano was beginning to feel lonely anyway, so why not, she thought. However, Ayano began to have a strange feeling about something. She couldn't quite put her finger on it, but something seemed odd. She didn't pay much attention to it as the youngling stood in front of her.
I'm sorry I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sarah. Well, my name is Ayano. It's nice to meet you. So, what do you want to do first? Well, there are a bunch of leaves laying around. We could gather them into a big pile and jump into them. Okay, that sounds like fun.
The two began walking together in search of smaller leaf piles.
No, this is my favorite time of year. The cool breeze, the different colored leaves, and that festive feeling you get when it arrives. I agree. Autumn is very festive and the environmental change is nice as well. So, Sarah, if you don't mind me asking, why are you out here all alone? Well, to be honest, I have no one. No family, no friends, nothing. I cry because no one will play with me. Well, I'm here now, so you're not alone. Yeah, I'm glad. Do you think we can be friends, Ayano? Absolutely! Yay! Oh, look! Here are some piles.
The two began gathering armfuls of leaves and placing them together. After about 20 good armfuls, the pile of leaves was ready. The two admired their work as they held hands.
Okay, on the count of 3, we jump. Okay. 1, 2, 3! Jump!
The two leaped into the pile, causing leaves to scatter everywhere. The two lay down on the pile, laughing at the mess they just made, and slowly beginning to bond with one another.
Wow, look at all the leaves. You sure made a huge mess. Yep, it sure was exciting. It feels nice to have someone to play with. I just wish it didn't have to end. Well, I've still got time to spare. Why don't we play some more? Really? Yeah. Okay.
For hours, the two began playing a multitude of games, ranging from tag to playing pretend. After their long play session, the two sat next to each other, watching the sunset.
Today was a lot of fun. Yeah, I enjoyed our time together. It's too bad all good things must come to an end. Maybe not. Why don't you come stay with me? You can meet my friends and never have to be lonely again. Wow, that would be a dream come true. Having a bunch of new friends is all I ever wanted. I would love to accept your offer, but I can't. Why not?
Sarah remained silent.
Sarah, is everything okay? There There's something I have to show you, Ayano. Okay, what is it? Follow me. I'll show you the way.
Sarah leads Ayano deeper into the woods. After a few minutes of walking there in the middle of the woods is what seems to be a ring of white roses. Before they stepped closer, Sarah looked up at Ayano.
Ayano, what I'm about to show you will surprise you. Okay? I want you to promise me that no matter what, we can still be friends. I promise, Sarah. I'm really glad we met. Me too, Ayano. Me too.
Sarah leads Ayano closer to the ring of roses and stands aside to let Ayano view up close. At first glance, it's just roses surrounding a large stone, but with a closer look, Ayano notices words written on the stone. She steps closer to read the words. After scanning the rock, Ayano's gaze was fixed on Sarah with a look of confusion and fear. The words on the stone read, "In memory of Sarah."
Long ago, I was selected to undergo the sanitized Octoling procedure. I was a young Octoling, and I didn't know what was going on or what to expect. I was just told to go to the chamber. There's where I became a sanitized Octoling. Or so they thought. At first glance, nothing happened. I seemed to be immune to it, but days later I developed symptoms. I became very weak and terminally ill. Hearing that I was contagious, they kept me away from the others. For many days and nights, I sat in a quarantine box alone with no one to keep me company. I was still being fed, but the Octarians are very cautious when coming close. One day I received a visit from one of the medical staff with alarming news. My time was short. They said there was nothing they could do for me. It was only a matter of time before my demise. I begged and pleaded for help, but to no avail. The staff member left, and there I was alone, dying. I cried every day and night. One night as I was laying down, I stopped crying, closed my eyes, sad, felt scared, and I felt nothing at all. I don't remember much after that. I do remember waking up surrounded by these roses. At first I thought maybe I survived my illness, but when I turned around, I saw this rock here and knew I was no longer with the living. Just a wandering spirit bound to this world by sadness and loneliness. This is a lot to take in, especially for a child like myself. I wandered these woods looking for someone, anyone to play with me. There was no one, just me. I've seen autumn come and go about 4 times now. I thought to myself even after her death I was going to be alone. Until you showed up, Ayano. You're the first person to ever spend time with me, and for that, you have my gratitude. I don't understand how I'm able to see you. How were you able to play? How we were able to play together? I'm so confused. Why did those monsters do this to you? Why?
Sarah knelt down to a crying Ayano and placed her hand on her shoulder.
I don't understand it either myself, and maybe I'll never understand. However, I just want you to know that the time I spent with you in these few moments have been such a nice joy. I'll cherish these moments forever. Thank you, Ayano. Thank you for being a friend.
Sarah began wiping tears from Ayano's eyes. Moments later, the autumn wind began blowing. The wind began blowing the white rose petals south. Sarah looks in the direction and sees a small bright light in the distance. It was time.
It seems as if my time in this world has come to an end. But before I go, I want you to promise me something else.
Sarah placed her hands on Ayano's face and leveled it so the two could make eye contact.
Promise me that you'll live life to the fullest. For both of us, okay? I promise. I'll also remember the time we spent together. Goodbye, Sarah.
The two shared one last hug before Sarah made her way towards the light. Sarah looked back at Ayano one last time for a final wave goodbye. As for Ayano, she sat down and played back the events in her head. From meeting Sarah until this very moment.
Well, Sarah, at least you're in a better place now. May we meet again in the afterlife.
Ayano got up and began making her way out of the woods. The memories of Sarah will be forever with Ayano. Memories of a friend, the memories of a brave soul, memories of lonely Octoling. The end. And that is Lonely Octoling. Round of applause for GuardianX. This was a really feels heavy story, so I did not give a feels warning. Caught you by surprise there, didn't we? How did you guys like it? Are you in tears? I'm going to come back to a very sad chat. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. Oh boy. The chillest of chills. Well, there's a lot to unpack here. A lot to unpack in the chat. Let's go ahead and... So, this music is from the ending of FNAF 3. I had no idea there was such heartfelt pieces in this. Like, huh. My heart hurts. Wow. Sad but also touching. Talk about mood whiplash. It was handled amazingly, especially with the epic plot twist. Her being a ghost all along was a great twist. Happy Ayano gave her happiness. Yes, once again, amazing job, GuardianX. Oh boy, yeah, that was really feelsy. Oh, the poor sanitized Octolings. Octo expansion leaves quite a few loose ends, surprisingly. With what happened, whatever happened to the test facility, and just everyone on the metro, or the subway car, especially. Like, I wonder where they're going. Who lives down there? What are their lives like? What's going on? You know. Anyway, this was great stuff. Thank you for the super chat, GuardianX. Thank you, Yume. I hope it didn't hit you too hard. Her monologue did. It was really well done, though. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, and then just having a scene with no music. Brilliant. Brilliant job. Yeah, poor Sarah. I agree. She didn't deserve that. Yeah, a minute from that. You guys need a minute? Oh. I took my hat off, so it meant a lot to me. Yeah, cherish the moment. Cherish the request. We do have a few more feels coming up, I believe, but yeah. Definitely something. Yeah, well, while we've got the time, we gotta just make the best of our days. Something that we don't stop to think about too often, because we just want to have fun. Alright, so this music. Let's do a complete 180. Well, not totally. Starting to lift the moods up a little bit. It's a gradual transition from that. Alright. So, the next at number 14 is Fall Fest by Ceenic. This one should have some fun moments, some humor, I think. Alright, so let's open that up. And I believe after number 15, go ahead and take a little break. Number 15. Hope you guys are doing alright. This one should cheer you up just a little bit. I agree with you, Musical Brother 1900. Okay, so Skarmory so gracefully, but I see. Let us see what she got. On to the next request. Okay. We got this. Fall Fest. It was autumn in Angopolis. The Burr months had already started, and the season was visibly changing. The weather was nice and cool, everything was in a shade of amber, and Cephalings of all kinds were setting up for a special event. One that wasn't a fest. Unfortunately, for a certain group of friends, someone didn't quite get the memo.
Come on, Aino! Midori's waiting for us by the booth, so hurry up!
Aino followed with her Octo shot in hand.
I am, but you forgot to tell me what team you were picking. I told you this isn't that kind of fest.
They made their way to what looked like a county fair with a banner saying, Fall Festival above the entrance. There were food stalls, game booths, and other attractions, all in the colors of autumn. At one stall, Midori was waiting for them.
Hey, Midori. Sorry we're late.
About time. I was about to... She stopped when she noticed Aino carrying her Octo shot. What the... Why are you carrying that out in public? Do you want the police to catch you? She turned to Ayumi. Why'd you let her bring that?
Thank you, Midnight Sorrow. I told her that it wasn't a Splatfest, but she wouldn't believe me.
Midori sighed and snatched the weapon away.
Hey!
Midori stuffed the weapon into her bag. Cool your tentacles, Aino. You can have it back later. Aino huffed and crossed her arms, before nodding slightly, letting the older agent know that she understood. Good, because now you get to experience your first Fall Fest. Aino looked angrily at Ayumi.
See, Ayumi? It is a fest, just like last year. Again, trick versus treat is a Splatfest. This is a totally different...
I think it'd just be better if we showed you what we meant. Follow me. The three spent the day showing Aino around the fall festival. They were enjoying the game booths, with Ayumi winning more than her friends. Aino won one game of balloon darts and gave her prize to Midori. They even ate some treats like candy apples. Soon they happened upon Ayumi's favorite part of the fall festival, the corn maze.
So, what's this thing again? It's a corn maze. You go through it and try to find your way out. Why would anyone want to do that? It's just for fun. Plus, it gets really exciting when the monsters start chasing you.
Aino went pale.
Monster?
Don't worry about it, Aino. It's just some guys in costumes.
If you say so.
In her head, the Octoling was fearing the worst things her mind could ever imagine. They paid for their tickets and went inside. In the maze was a red cord that guests would follow to lead them through. The three followed it, and a large purple spider sprang out from the cornstalks. Aino screamed while Ayumi laughed it off. Midori just yawned.
Seriously, Aino? So obviously a fake spider. Not that, Ayumi. It reminded me of CQ.
Flashback to CQ in long boy mode.
What's a CQ?
Midori patted her. I'll tell you later. The agents continued walking through the maze, getting a few more scares along the way, courtesy of people posing as scarecrows, ravens cawing above them, and some guy with a fake chainsaw running through the cornstalks like a maniac. Even the fun-loving Ayumi began getting scared by the stalker. After a while, the three lost track of the red cord and hit a dead end. They went back a bit and found 3 different pathways. Great. Which way do we go now?
I don't know. Just pick one.
The other 2 nodded but pointed in different directions.
Looks like we're splitting up.
Well, see you at the exit then. Aino followed Midori while Ayumi went solo.
Do you think Ayumi will get out on her own?
Midori heard Ayumi scream. I'm sure she'll be fine. Let's grab some candy apples. And that's the scene. There's a little bonus comic called Candy Apple here at the end. Hey, Aino.
Hmm?
Here, Give this a try.
Huh? What's this?
It's a candy apple. It's good. Here.
Oh, okay.
Delicious candied apples. Oh man, can't wait for October. Love those things. Actually, the green ones? Anyway. Round of applause for Ceenic. Nice short Fall Fest story. Our favorite agents having a good time. Kind of uplift mood. Anyway, thank you once again to Midnight Sorrow for joining Rank A. Appreciate you. It was kind of at the middle of the story. So, oh man. That was good. I have no idea if Ingoblins has security. I mean, you don't get to carry weapons in the square, and they're only at the what you call it, Deca Tower, battle lobby places, so I guess either they're just on loan or, you know, you keep them in your lockers and whatnot. Oh, fear the cucumber. Cucumber is terrifying. Crunch. The crunch sound, yes. Hate Kochomp, Gura Kochomp. The similarities continue. Oh my goodness, I love Gura. It's great. Her streams are always entertaining. Precious comic. Yes, that was great. Scenic. That was cute. Really like the art style there. Ooh. That is Fall Fest. Taking a couple of breaks here. Short one just to hydrate, and the other one will be after number 15. Wow, that was some great stuff. Let's shift here for a second. There we go. Nice music. And thank you, Ender. It's always fun being the mix master for these voice requests, but I appreciate it so much when people include their own playlists or music tracks for their story. Also helps out a ton. Both the story and comic were enjoyable. Agreed. Right, so I got my water, and it's the perfect time for you guys if you want to get a snack or a drink. Oh, excuse me. Alright, and I'm back. Thank you for waiting patiently, everybody. Right, so, coming in at... Oh, where is it? I don't actually have the effect. Let me find it real quick. Ah, yes, a drink intensifies. Let's see, it's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I think this is it, right? Number 15 by KSPTexan, Crossing Paths. Oh man. I think I did a long time ago. I did a Burger King foot lettuce parody meme thing somewhere on Twitter. I'm gonna have to find it. Find it and tweet it and post it for you guys. But here we are with the next story. So are you guys ready? I hope that break wasn't too long. Again, we'll be taking a longer intermission after this one. Yeah, oh, Bomboozled here remembers it. Hey. Alright. Here we go. Definitely excited for this one. It's also got its own music here too. I suppose we'll switch when the cue is given. Alright, so don't be alarmed. Might be quick, I think. Alright, let us proceed. So this is Crossing Paths by KSPTexan. Yes, I have returned. Alright, so this story in this universe takes place about a year before the original Splatoon. Midori, who isn't an edgelord yet, what do you mean? Talks in a more optimistic tone. Yume, energetic as ever, run into each other. The two have such a good chemistry, I've always wondered they knew each other already. So this could be how they met, and what better time than a festival? Here we go. Fall has arrived, and with it a festival. You may think since it's not Splatfest, Hinkopolis Plaza would be desolate, but that's not the case. As a crisp wind blows through the plaza, singing and laughter intermingle as Midori makes her way towards Booyah Base, not realizing someone is walking straight towards her.
Whoa! Oof! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to run into you. Are you okay? Are you injured?
Hey. It's okay. I'm fine. You? Midori looks up at another inkling girl, with short hair and dark yellow skin to complement her hair color. Her human form hasn't fully developed.
Aside from a few bruises, I think I'm good. But once again, sorry. Name?
Midori, you?
I'm Mayumi. It seems like you're new?
Not exactly. I have lived here all my life. You?
My family just moved here and, I think I'm lost.
Uh-oh. She's young, alone, and lost. You need to do something. Well then, would you like a tour of the plaza?
Absolutely. You seem like someone I can trust. Come on, let's go jump into a pile of leaves.
Mayumi begins to tug on Midori. Wait, hang on! Ah! The next thing Midori knows, she's face down in a pile of leaves, with her companion giggling. After a few seconds, she begins to giggle too. What else could we do?
Music?
Mayumi is pointing to a pile of instruments. I'm no musical artist, but let's give it a try. The two approach the instruments and begin to play. Although the sounds of the city drown out the music, you could tell by their faces they're having a lot of fun. I'm amazed. That went better than I expected. What else? This cycle of going place to place and having fun continues for a few hours. As the sun continues to set, or begins to set, Midori walks Ayumi back to her house.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you once again.
Midori, and you're welcome. I had a lot of fun too. Hey, look, it's your parents. Ayumi runs on ahead, but not before giving one final wave. Four years later. Midori, now Agent 3, enters Tentacle Outpost, completing her first mission since escaping the metro. It's been a long, boring day. She drops her gear off and heads towards a couch, oblivious to the fact that she's not alone. As the mysterious girl approaches, the inkling she's looking towards seems familiar. Could it be her?
Midori?
Huh? Who's there? Midori jumps up, turns around, and bursts into tears. Ayumi? I, I never thought I would see you.
I missed you. Welcome home.
Ayumi showering her old friend in love. Aww. Thank you so much for including the story. I had a tough time keeping it to 1.5 pages, but in the end, pulled it off. So, clapping. Barely. Until next time.
Don't get cooked. Stay fresh.
And take care. Right, so. That's what KSP stands for, Kerbal Space Program. Nice. KSPTexan, great job. Definitely works with page limits for sure. That's cute. It's a nice take on the origin story. I appreciate it. And the music changes weren't as abrupt, but or as abrupt as they could have been. But I hope you guys appreciate it nonetheless. I hope you appreciate it, KSP. Hope it did justice. My mixing pictures these two as being more close than others assume. Uh-oh. 3 and 4 is another rare pair, just like 4 and 8 is, kinda. I mean, I don't know, Lauren. But, also gotta give a shout out. These Gmod pictures were really well done. I'll take a look at these again. They're so cool. Never actually seen the squid form in, Gmod before, so that's, like, really job well done here on these. Good stuff. Right, so that was number 15. Guys, hopefully you'll be able to take the short intermission to get yourself ready for the last 4 stories. Some of these here are just, oh, let me say, you're not ready for them. I don't know if I'm ready. Do my best to be ready. Glad to say hi and for everyone have a nice day. Thank you, Funky Thor 64. Appreciate you. Alright, for those of you who gotta head out, have yourselves a good night. Have yourselves a good rest. Oh boy, appreciate it. Looking forward to Hyrule Warriors, indeed. Big Zelda fan. There are quite a few Zelda videos on this channel from several years ago. Those of you who are the OGs might remember. So, definitely excited for that. But we're going to take a quick break. 5 minutes tops. Might even be less than that. I'll see you guys very soon with the last 4 requests, 16 through 19. And remember, stay hydrated, guys. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. We have returned. Hello, hello. Welcome back. How are you doing? What's poppin'? Did some stretches like Pearl did before she literally saved the world with her princess cannon. Ow. Bit my tongue. It hurts. Ah. Anyway, hope you guys are ready for the roller coaster that is the last 4 requests of tonight. Those of you who are definitely looking forward to Return of the Octo Samurai, which is going to be in number 16. Hello. Oh, there'll be more than fun when we get to it. Okay. Making some good progress on some doodling. Sounds cool, Purple. Hello. Right, everyone. Hope you're doing all right. So, let's continue on. Get cozy. This one's going to be an adventure. Some great music, too. Great music, by the way, in this next one. We are with the Octo Samurai Fear the Four. So, the return of Octoshi's voice. Remember from round 18? If not, it'll be a surprise for you guys. So, this is a continuation of Prelude to Octo Samurai from day 2 of round 18. Yes. In that story, a botched attempt to rescue Callie from the Octarians results in her getting lost underground. The Octo Samurai, now an overweight yet muscular Octoling known as Octoshi, endeavors to save her. So, let us proceed with the music. This is the Octo Samurai Fear the Four.
Agent 1, this is Alpha Bravo Ater. What is your recipe, soldier?
Octoshi spoke into the radio.
That is what they say, right?
He said to himself, scratching his chin. Octoshi had been walking in the dark for hours now. The signal was still weak, but Octavio advised him of a spot underground where radio signals would be much clearer. From there, he could contact Callie and determine her location. As he turned a corner, he suddenly caught his breath. Before him was an enormous cavern, sprinkled with clusters of Kashokyo formations. Kashokyos were rare, beautiful crystals that only formed in the deepest, darkest areas of Octo Canyon. They came in beautiful shades of red, orange, and yellow, and were thin and slightly jagged, like leaves. Octarian scouts who ventured above ground compared them to trees in the season of autumn. These crystals also absorb light easily, so when Octoshi shone his flashlight into the tunnel, it was immediately bathed in warm, vibrant colors. Octoshi smiled at the sight. Whenever an Octarian saw these formations, he took it as a sign that their dreams of reaching the surface would come true. Samurai decided that when the Octarians finally take over Angopolis, the first thing he'd do is ask Callie to show him these trees. He wanted to see if they were as beautiful as the Kashokyos. These daydreams put Octoshi in a good mood that was promptly crushed when he saw someone on the other side of the cavern. It wasn't Callie. Instead, it was someone who, just a short while ago, became his least favorite person in the world.
Sup, slob?
Octoshi grimaced. He had only been conscious for less than a day since they met. The scoundrel's visage was burned into his memory. The yellow and black uniform, the pointed headphones, the black snow boots. Above all, that stupid grin. Standing before him was the contemptuous she-devil who humiliated him, Agent 4. The agent gave him a peculiar expression as she looked him up and down.
Well. Will you look at that? Didn't know they bred him that big.
You are that new Splatoon agent, aren't you? I was hoping we would meet again, though not because I am fond of you. Far from it.
Again? Wait.
Sure enough, the smug grin returned.
Hey, I know you. You're my main punching bag, the Octo Samurai. Thanks for being so easy to splat, dude.
Octoshi grimaced, trying to keep himself from strangling the brat right then and there.
I reckon you are looking for Callie.
And I reckon Octavio sent you to look for her as well. Typical old folks, relying on Junior to do all the hard work for them.
Octoshi sighed.
Listen, Squid. Octarians are much more adept at traveling through the underground than you are. In the interest of Callie not dying of old age before she's rescued, I suggest you let me handle this.
Agent 4 stepped in the center of Octoshi's path, chuckling sarcastically before giving him a death glare.
Yeah, no. You really think I'm gonna let you hang Callie like a trophy from the top of the Octobot again? You Octoslobs have done far enough. It's my job to put an end to you all.
Or plucked her hero dualies from their holsters and pointed them at the samurai.
There's a pair of functioning respawn points over there. They got 2 charges each. Ain't that cute? You'll be just like when we first met.
Smirking, Octoshi drew his dynamo roller from its ornate sheath.
On second thought, I will gladly accept this duel, Inkling.
Octoshi widened his stance and raised the roller over his shoulder. A single crimson crystal broke off a nearby Kashokyo formation and gently fluttered to the ground. The moment it settled, the 2 combatants charged. Octoshi swung his roller down, only for Agent 4 to roll to the side. Agent 4 then landed in a crouch and focused her dualies on a single point, peppering Octoshi with ink. He swung again, but Agent 4 repeated the same maneuver and he was splatted. Upon respawning, Octoshi stood slack-jawed in awe. What the heck were those weapons?
Like my hero dualies? They're pretty sweet, huh?
Growling in frustration, Octoshi revved up his octocycle, a pair of retractable wheels popping out the heels of his boots to replace the unicycle formerly used for the back wheel. He rushed Agent 4 as fast as he could. Agent 4 easily dodged to the side. He turned around and tried again, but she simply dodged again. All the while, he was getting coated with ink. Octoshi leaped through the air and swung his roller down towards the agent, thinking that there was no way she could avoid this attack. To his surprise, Agent 4 rolled underneath him, laying flat on her back with her dualies pointed at his chin.
Hey!
She said in a singy-songy voice before splatting Octoshi a second time.
Wow, dude, you really are pathetic.
Agent 4 laughed.
I thought having your usual abilities in Octoling form would give you some kind of edge. But you're even more of a pushover now.
Octoshi didn't know how to respond or what to do. He simply stepped off of his now useless respawn point and stood in place, brandishing his roller.
No matter. The sooner you get out of my life, the better.
Suddenly, Agent 4's tone and expression changed from that of smug self-satisfaction to icy cold hatred.
You and your kind caused my friend a great deal of suffering. For that, I will never forgive you.
The agent raised her weapons once more.
So do me a favor and stand right there.
She sprinted towards him as fast as she could, ready to splat the fat Octoling as soon as she was in range. Octoshi could feel all of his senses elevate as he brought the roller crashing down towards Agent 4. Only this time, the roller was oriented vertically, rather than horizontally. So when Agent 4 tried to dodge roll through it, she was struck by the roller's edge, which broke her suit.
What?
She exclaimed.
How did I get hit?
Octoshi was equally shocked. So shocked, in fact, that he reacted to Agent 4 trying to dodge roll to a safe distance a half-second later than he usually does. The delay in his action caused Agent 4 to mistime her roll and get splatted coming out of it. She reappeared atop her respawn point.
Hello? That was so not fresh.
Agent 4 dusted herself off.
No matter. I just need to be more careful. You won't be this lucky again.
Be more careful.
That's it. As both Octoshi and his choice of weapon had proven, being large wasn't easy. More mass meant more energy required to move, but with enough strength, even a single blow was devastating. All that was required was to predict your opponent's moves in order to make sure the attack lands. Octoshi spent the whole fight chasing after Agent 4. Perhaps...
Hey, Lardo! Why are you standing there? I thought we were having a fight!
Octoshi smiled as he lowered his weapon and started to walk away.
What the? Where do you think you're going, huh?
Looking for Callie, of course. You make for an entertaining sparring partner, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Agent 4's eye twitched involuntarily. Then she laughed.
Wow, dude! That was a win from the start. I know you were a total coward.
You are welcome to try and stop me.
Why don't you try to stop me?
You are no threat to Octavio.
Now Agent 4 was furious.
What do you mean, no threat? I took on his entire army by myself. Is that not important?
Agent 3 could do that too, with inferior weaponry, without a regenerating protective suit, and when the Octarian military was far stronger. Not that it mattered, of course. Octarians can be quickly formed from severed tentacles, and can be ready for combat in just a few weeks, barring advanced training reserved for Octolings and other advanced Octarian forms. What's important, Agent 4, is that Agent 3 accomplished her goal. She freed Cat and Cuttlefish and the Great Zapfish, and captured our leader, DJ Octavia. You, on the other hand, have squandered the gifts you have been given. Callie is lost. Marie is being held prisoner. The Great Zapfish is still in Cephalon HQ, and Octavio's plans to conquer Angopolis remain unimpeded. Calling you a nuisance would be too great a credit. You are a failure. Go home.
Agent 4 choked back a sob.
You think you can just say that and get away with it?
She brandished her weapons and charged.
Eat anything, overgrown sack of...
Octoshi's foot collided with her stomach, sending her reeling. He swung upward with his roller, launching her upward and breaking her suit. Then he swung back down, smashing Agent 4 into the ground. She was splatted a second time. As Agent 4 respawned, the lights on her respawn point flickered out, indicating that the respawn point was out of power. It was then that her rage and hatred suddenly turned to fear. Up until now, her adventure was completely seamless. Aside from the occasional hiccup, the Octarians posed no challenge before now. She never once considered the possibility of failure.
No! This can't be it! I won't!
She threw a splat bomb only for him to kick it aside.
Lose.
She charged toward him, only for him to leap over her head.
To a slimy creep.
She tried to approach again, only for a spinning flick to paint the surrounding area, forcing her to backpedal.
Like you!
Seeing Octoshi wind up a flick, she rolled to the side. However, Octoshi delayed the swing by half a second, catching her out of the roll and breaking her suit. Agent 4 tried to retreat to a safe area, but her previous attacks had expended all of her ink. All she could do was squid form and clumsily flop away. Behind her, she could see Octoshi revving up his octocycle, ready to barrel over her.
He's right. I am a failure. I'm sorry, Marie.
Agent 4 let out a pained cry as the roller crushed her. Octoshi turned around and saw a wailing squid ghost rise from the ink. It rose through the ceiling and vanished from sight. For some reason, the samurai's revenge felt oddly unsatisfying. He expected the miscreant to fold the moment she ran out of respawns, yet her response was to fight even harder. She must have cared a great deal about the Squid Sisters.
It's not important. I have a mission to complete.
Octoshi growled before continuing his journey through the underground. It wasn't long before he suddenly heard a familiar voice through the radio.
Marie, where are you? I'm 99% certain I heard your voice. Please answer me.
Callie-chan, Agent 1, I hear you.
Huh? Who is this? Wait, I know. You're that new agent, aren't you?
Yes, that's me. I'm Agent 4. Where are you?
I don't know. There's a it's in this sparkly lake nearby. And are those jellyfish? They don't look like the bugs you see in Inkopolis.
Octo knew that place. It was Medusa Lake, a common hangout for jellyfish underground. A wide variety of Medusozoa could be found there.
I think I know where that is. I'll be there as fast as I can.
Is Agent 2 okay?
I do not know. We are separated, but we'll find her too.
I see.
There was a brief silence, and a sniffle could be heard.
Agent 1, everything is going to be okay. I promise.
I know. It's just, you fought through the entire Octarian army, then ventured through a huge, dark, spooky cavern just to save little old me. Even without Agent 2's help. Not such a brave and selfless thing to do. You're a true hero, Agent 4.
Octo felt the strange, bittersweet feeling inside him grow exponentially.
You speak too highly of me, Agent 1. I'm just doing my job. I'm not a hero.
And that is the end. End of Octo Returns. Woo, what a ride. And, ooh, music. Ooh, narration. Fine conclusion. Round of applause for Bomboozled. This is... Wow. Octo Samurai Fear the Fort. Great job. I keep calling it Octo Returns, like he returned from round 18. Well, wow. Yeah. Where's chat? Let's find chat. That was a ride. Oh my goodness. Agent 4's dialogue is really interesting, really well done. I love the dialogue from everybody. That's definitely a key point I'd focus on. It was good. It was so good. Oh boy. What an epic battle that was. I wasn't expecting IME to put on such a serious face, down to that extreme extent. Ooh, amazing work, Bomboozled. Wow. Some may say this is absolutely crazy. Some may even say the bomb. Thebomb.com. That is funny. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's where the song ends. Okay. Ooh. Alright, this is a complete 180. But holy carp, the voice he gave Agent 4 was perfect. Aw, thank you. Bomboozled. It's interesting making 4 a little bit more cocky, I guess. She's a rascal, that one. I love her. May she rest in peace. These universes you guys come up with are just so great. Mind the time from the beginning of this year when or also was in another. She's been in a lot of peril, a lot of predicaments, that's for sure. Oh my gosh! Not that you guys have anything against 4, but it's interesting to me. Oh, we have another one. Another quote. Thank you for the super chat, Bomboozled. So let's see. This is between Octo and Callie, I think.
Callie, do you watch anime?
Sometimes. Why?
I didn't think I'd get this far. Have a good night.
That's great. Good stuff. Love it. The Octolings are a big fan of Callie. I think that's mentioned in like the art books. Some of the lore. I mean, she did. Octavia brought her down there to improve morale, which she really did. I wish we could see like what she did to the place. One of the Sunken Scrolls references her decorating a lot of the domes and the layers. I don't know. I think that cool to see some behind the scenes on that. I don't know what's in the future of Splatoon. What's gonna happen to those little Octarians? The Octolings are having a grand time. What a story to come back to. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, the action just didn't stop. It was heart racing. Second stream yesterday was my first. Well, thank you, Steven. It's amazing to see something so great. Forever bringing the funny quotes. I know, Bomboozled, your mind. It's like, so like galaxy brain with these like scenarios and stuff. Ooh, yes, the playlist, all the music that you heard throughout number 16, Bomboozled's request, was curated all by him. So we had music from Final Fantasy VII Remake, Overlord, and some other series. Pretty good. It's a very different Ayumi we're hearing, folks. Ah, man, as I'm reading, I can't see your reaction, so it's always cool to like scroll back and see how everyone reacted. The Octoshi's voice, I remember the first time, it was priceless when people reacted to the voice changer. I knew it was gonna be humorous for sure. But yeah. Previous part when Kelly captured, yes. Oh, deep voice. Interesting seeing Ayumi from a villain's point of view. Four has learned plenty of sass from Marie. Yes. Thank you for all the kind comments, everybody. Sorry I can't get to every single one of them. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Now let's continue. Yes, Skarmory, next is Gaming Green's entry. And then GaiaTemplar. No pressure. Octoshi's voice is one of a kind. Okay, so. Our number 17, Acquired Taste. This one also has its own playlist, so that's very handy. It's very cool. Appreciate it. Okay. Wondering where my stream deck was, and I was actually holding it. Okay. Great. So let's get comfy. This is An Acquired Taste by Gaming Green. We're just going to read the author's note and the musical cue after that. Misunderstanding on Thanksgiving, featuring my OCs, Luna. I don't know if NB stands for non-binary, but that's pretty cool. Asian 3, Lee is 4, and Les is Asian 8. Have Hobby and Octave, Octavio's younger brothers. This story is based on a personal headcanon taking place after the Octarian king of Splatoon, at Splatoon 2. We'll see Tavi, with a little nudge from Callie, his queen, successfully reached a peace with the Inklings and found a way to share the great Zapfish. So, Tavi sounds like Octavio. Yeah, I don't know what I got for Octavio voice. We'll try. Make him sound like, tomboyish, I guess. Luna sounds happier than Midori, and less isn't as shy as I know. Just a soft voice. It's ooh, first person, third person, and dialogue. Okay. Do we have? Give me just a second. Gotta check. Okay. Nope, we are good. Alright, so this is We'll Do Our Best. This is An Acquired Taste by Gaming Green. It's only been a few months since we had made amends with the Octarians, and I was still trying to get used to having them around. Lee thought it would help to have everyone over at our place for a Thanksgiving dinner. Luna walks into her apartment, where Lee and Les are busy preparing. Lee, got the utensils.
Luna, just in time. Could you grab those sandwiches out of the oven? Just put them anywhere and I'll take care of them.
Just then, the oven made a small ding. Luna carefully pulled out a pan holding over a dozen crusty sandwiches and set it on the table. They noticed Les in the corner putting up a fake Squidmas tree. Les, what are you doing? It's not Squidmas yet.
Oh, sorry. Just a habit. See, back in Octo Valley, we didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. We always had so many things going on, and a lot of Xmas preparations to make on top of that.
Let's start to take down the tree. Luna helped out, and together they put it back in the basement. They then continued to decorate the apartment. Don't worry too much about it. It's naturally hard to break old habits. Marina wasn't used to Thanksgiving at first either. In a few years, it'll feel like you've been celebrating it your whole life.
Thanks, Luna. That makes me feel better, knowing that I'll have someone like you in my life now.
I hate to ruin your little moment, but the guests are arriving.
Luna and Les looked out the window to see Marie, Pearl, Marina, and Octave walking into the building. Three of them made the finishing touches and laid at the door. Everyone was holding a different dish. Thanks for inviting us over. Octave helped me prepare some morbidly delicious fried squid rings.
Yo, I love what you've done with the place. Marina and I whipped together some classic multiracial calamari.
Compliments of Krusty Sean, we also brought some deep-fried schwaffles.
So,
Lee pulled out a checklist.
that's the squid rings and the sandwiches for appetizers, calamari for the main course, and the schwaffles for a dessert.
We're just missing one treat. Here are Callie and Tavi.
They had to fall behind a little. They said they'd catch up. Oh no. Both of them being gone could only mean one thing. Just when I was starting to trust Tavi, he turns around and takes Callie again. I'll stop him before he causes any more trouble. Luna super jumped out the window towards Octo Canyon.
Luna, wait!
It was too late. Luna was already long gone. Two Octo troopers were guarding the doors to the Octarian headquarters. One got the other's attention and pointed to something flying toward them. It was Luna. Both Octo troopers ducked as Luna pointed their foot to the door and broke it down. The Octo troopers tried to catch up to Luna, telling them to stop as they ran through the corridors looking for Tabby's room. Luna joined the Octo troopers trying to stop them and only ran faster. They didn't look back in time and ran straight into Tavi. Both of them fell to the ground. Ow! Hey, watch where you're... Tavi noticed who he was talking to. Uh-oh. Luna immediately got back up. You! Tavi tried to inch away, but Luna stepped on one of his tentacles. You've got some nerve! They aimed their hero shot. No, please! Tavi covered his face with other tentacles. I'm sorry! You're gonna be after I'm... Just then, Luna heard something. Was it cheering? It was coming from one of the rooms around Luna and Tavi.
I found them!
Callie ran into the hall.
Come on, let's...
She noticed what was happening.
Luna, what are you doing here? And what are you doing to Tavi?
Callie! Luna holstered their hero shot and let Tavi go. You're okay. I thought that Tavi connected the dots. You thought I ditched you guys and took Callie again. Luna felt himself blushing. Well, yes, I noticed you two didn't come and thought you had turned on us again. I'm sorry. I know the Inklings and Octarians are supposed to be at peace. Instead of going judgmental, Tavi just smiled and laughed. It's okay, Luna, really. You're not the only one whose instincts are still kicking. I have nightmares of Lee possibly defeating me in the final battle to this day, and sometimes I even find myself fearing you guys. If you weren't plotting something, then why weren't you with the others?
Well, everyone had to bring something, right? We lost our treat and we couldn't show ourselves without it, so we stayed here and took turns looking through the kitchen until I finally found it.
He was holding an Octarian tech briefcase.
Let's get these to Lee's place.
Meanwhile, everyone in Lee's apartment was getting worried. Octave was pacing and rubbing where his scar used to be, like Tavi would when something was wrong. Octavio before him. I really hope Luna will spare Tavi when they find him.
I don't know. Luna was never one for mercy, especially when they fought Octavio. Tavi would have to show that he's innocent in a snap.
I don't know what to believe. I want to say Tavi wouldn't do that again, but at the same time, I have my doubts. Just then, there was a knock on the door. Marie answered it to see Callie, Luna, and Tavi standing there. Ha 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 ha. I found them. Sorry we're late.
Here's our contribution.
Callie opened the briefcase to reveal several circular treats in different slots.
Freshly cooked Octarian fudge dumplings.
For real this time. Not like the stuff I used during our fight, Lee.
And more delicious, I hope.
Lee and Tavi laughed as everyone sat down at the table. Luna and Lee served the squid rings and crusty sandwiches, and joined their friends. A toast. Luna held up their drink. To the Cephalopod Union! Hear, hear! Everyone raised their drinks to Luna's toast. So, I've still got a bit to go before fully trusting Tavi and the others, but that's okay. Just like I told Luz, it's hard to break old habits, but after a little repetition, I'll feel like it was like this the whole life. The end. I'm so happy this got in, and I look forward to sharing more short stories reflecting the canon. For future requests, you haven't seen the last of Callie's new family? Not by a long shot. Ahaha, I see. Applause from the audience. Thank you, Gaming Green. This was interesting. Not a lot of takes on like Octavio's he had relatives, descendants, or anything like that. Who knows if we'll see that in the future, so it's a nice crack at it. Definitely a great job. Good job on your first entry, Gaming Green. What did you guys in the chat think of it? I had fun. It's always fun trying to come up with a new voice on the spot. I'm glad they didn't have a fight. It's so sweet. I know, right? Nice family, theme of family in this. And, even though Thanksgiving for a few more months, nice take on that too. We do take a break for the VA request in November. October and December. Last few. Can't believe time flies so fast, right? Thank you, Miku and everybody. Misunderstanding that brings them closer together. Classic. Hey! 50% cooler. Oh, you guys are great. Anyway, how are you all doing so far? How's everybody? Just vibing together on a Sunday night? Hopefully this stream gives you guys enough positivity for the week ahead. Who knows what's gonna happen, right? And all of us being together tonight means a lot, so thank you for tuning in. Nothing better than some popcorn and storytelling. Yay, popcorn is a great snack. Glad I made it this far. Thank you, Superstar. An intentional rhyme. Good use of the 2 OCs. Thank you, Minnie. Appreciate it. Alright, time to take a break to hydrate. Time for some water. Alright. Perfect way to end the week. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hopefully I can give a lot of good vibes. Alright, so let's see. Who is next? Once again, thank you, Gaming Green. Alright, let's see. Where are our soundtracks? Get those loaded up before we start. At number 18 is Octo's Autumn. GaiaTemplar. Are you guys ready? Strap in. I know a couple of you in the Discord have been waiting for this one. Look at these beautiful leaves. Look at them. Right, so let's go ahead and read the author's note first. For Octo's Autumn. See, is it to... Nope, it fits just right. It's just right there at the page size that it is. So, author's note. Hi, everyone. New writer here. A little bit about myself. The name's Gaia. Your average gamer stream viewer wishes he found the channel at an earlier point in time than he did. But that, which shall not be named, still about, been doing little over the holidays since I can't exactly go back to volunteering anywhere, so now it's a greater time than any for me to do something I love and have missed doing. This piece features Midori, Ayano, Ayumi, as well as an Octo OC, Sayara. So she is, for her voice, essentially 8 with a British accent. Whichever is less taxing. With those tidbits out of the way, let's super jump into this, shall we? Oh man. Okay, yeah, let us super jump. You guys ready? Let's go, everyone. Alright, gonna do just fine. It'll be all good. Happy birthday to birthday to the person in the chat. So let's get started. This is Octo's Autumn by GaiaTemplar.
God dang! Look at the square, you guys!
Ooh, pretty.
Gotta hand it to those jellyfish again. They knew how they wanted it to look. With autumn making its trip around again, it was just the right time of year for the Angopolis Fall Festival. With the trees and bushes taking shades of orange and brown for the season, the square had been decorated to give off the vibe of a forest of similar nature, with small but vibrant auburn flags extending from the top of the door into Deca Tower to Sheldon's shop, off the Hook studio, and through most of the square. Around the middle of said square and near Krusty Sean's truck, which was the only real out-of-place prop to the stage no one seemed to mind, probably since everything was ticket-free for the day. The usual metal tables had been replaced by long wooden tables and benches, making a vast majority of the area appear as if it were a giant picnic spot. The same flags adorning the shops, the shoal, and the studio also fluttered in the wind above them, held up by small wooden poles around the square. It truly felt like gazing at a forest from within during the fall season.
Ooh, you can say that again, Midori. Another perfect spot for you two lovebirds.
She proceeds to give Midori a little nudge. You just couldn't wait a page, could ya?
Nope.
What were you two saying?
Nothing, I know. Wait, how didn't you hear any of that?
Oh, sorry.
The Octoling pulled out her phone for a moment, showing the pair some text messages.
I was asking Pearl and Marina about that performance they mentioned they were going to do tonight.
Eh? They said they're doing that?
Mm-hmm. They know it's not a Splatfest, but I guess they wanted to do a one-off show.
Huh. Well, no complaints here. Gives me a chance to dance to one of their bops again.
That sounds like a disaster just waiting to happen.
As if. Dancing ability is pretty much a part of Inkling DNA.
It is? I don't think our classes ever taught us that.
If it was anyone else, Ayumi probably would have just groaned and explained how it was a joke. But as often as it was more difficult to get mad at Ayano than it was to shoot the Octo shower out of the sky with anything but a charger. She herself would know if she had any of her hero weapons available for turf war. The group then went and wandered the square, eyeing up the several flags fluttering in the wind and noticing the different stickers on each one, ranging from leaves to images of Inklings in their squid forms, possessing designs that would remind Ayano of the mem cakes from down in the metro. The one feature of that place she didn't get trauma from. She quickly dismissed the thought of it from her mind, preferring not for her memory of the mem cakes to lead to any negative reminders of her time in the metro, and instead continued to talk with her friends.
I wonder if Callie and Marie will join us for the festival.
Callie definitely will. Let's be real here. It's not like her to just miss a festival like this, especially if the Splatfest or anything to go off of.
Yeah, Callie wouldn't miss something like this for the world. And Marie's always quietly jamming by that manhole on Splatfest nights, so this probably won't be any different.
True that.
Conversation was then interrupted by the growling stomach of Ayumi.
Hey, you two fancy anything from the truck?
Ayano lets out a little chuckle, while Midori just smiles and shakes her head. Think I'll have a drink. Well, what about you, Ayano?
A sandwich, please, Ayumi.
Gotcha. Be back before you can say, stay fresh.
With that, Ayumi went to get in the line by the truck. No surprise there was one considering the no-ticket bargain. Meanwhile, Midori sat with Ayano at one of the benches. Noticing the Octoling brush her tentacles out of her face a little, she gazed around the area still. Something on your mind, Ayano? Ayano shakes her head.
No? Well, yes, but nothing bad. I'm just wondering how much more I have to learn about Inkling traditions. This is my first fall festival after all.
Oh, yeah, it is, huh?
Mm-hmm. The mem cakes from the metro never mentioned anything about this. The Octolings, not just me, who made it to the surface, were pretty detached from any kind of society down there.
Ayano, bless her heart, shivered a little as she reminded herself of the metro again. Midori was quick to notice her discomfort, and wrapped an arm around her. Getting a little blush out of the cephalopod, she still recalls saving so much time ago. You're not trapped down there anymore, Ayano. You won that fight and more than earned the freedom you deserved on the surface. You're here in Inkopolis now, and everyone's here for you, okay?
Thank you, Midori-senpai.
She cuddled up to her friend for a while before she then noticed another Octoling off on her own on another bench.
Midori, do you know her?
Ayano points to the other Octoling. Huh? The Octoling Ayano pointed at was sat down a little ways away from everyone else at the festival, dressed in a pair of soccer shoes, a skirt, red ski jacket, and some studio octophones, using them to listen to the music on her phone. However, she seemed oddly down for someone at a festival of all things. Hey, you good? The girl removed her headphones, letting them dangle around her neck, her red outfit nicely contrasting against her blue hair.
Oh, you're that Inkling from the other class. Midori?
Huh? You've seen me around school? Sayara responded to her with a simple nod.
I am Sayara. Pleasure to meet you.
She extended her clawed hand, though the length of them wasn't quite the same as the average Octoling fighter in the valley. Midori, after shaking her hand. You too. By the way, you seemed a bit upset just now. You good? Upon realizing why Midori had come over, as well as Ayano, who soon followed, Sayara looked away for a moment before speaking up again.
I was waiting for a friend so we could go and play some turf war, but it seems he's lost track of time. I would go in by myself, but I'm not too comfortable with that idea yet. We haven't been around for quite as long as some other Octolings.
Ayano, reminded of how she herself first felt when arriving in Inkopolis, moved around to sit next to her fellow Octoling.
Sorry to hear that. Don't worry about it too much. Suppose I'm just not a very social cephalopod. If anything, I should be trying to talk to others now. This festival is a pretty good chance for me to do that, after all.
Maybe.
Yo, got your stuff!
Before Midori could make the suggestion she wanted to, Ayumi joined them again, handing Midori and Ayano their drink, and Shanwich respectively, while Sayara herself took a sip of the soda she already had. Meanwhile, Ayumi sat up on the table. How about you join us for some turf war then?
Huh? You wanna go for some rounds now? Only missed that
Swiftly, Midori put a hand to Ayumi's mouth. The show was supposed to be a secret. Relax, that's not happening for hours yet. We've got plenty of time. So, what do you say, Sayara?
Are you sure? I feel like I'll just slow you down.
Despite her answer, it was very easy to tell how badly she wanted some new friends to hang out with.
Oh, come on. Nothing serious. We just want you to have a good time too. Please come along.
Ayano used her pleading look, wishing for one of her own to feel more comfortable in the city. And as it tended to be, it was super effective, as Sayara blushed a little before giving her reply, a grateful smile lighting up on her face.
Absolutely. If I want to learn more about Inkopolis and make new friends, then there's no reason for me to not take this chance to join you.
Atta girl. Come on, let's go enjoy this thing.
I intend to do just that.
Yume bolted ahead of the others towards Deca Tower, full of energy as always, while Midori and Ayano took their time along with their acquaintance in Sayara. They put her headphones back on and she walked with them. From the sky, the leaves of the fall season started their own decoration upon the square grounds. Ayano in particular found it poetic. As the leaves weakened for the season, a new friendship with her brethren was about to blossom. Left her with a simple conclusion, and also a very nice one. This season, and Sayara's, she imagined, was off to a truly fantastic start. The end. Lafine. Oh my goodness. Wow. So sweet. Here's a round of applause for GaiaTemplar. This was a great first entry. It's so sweet. Oh, I absolutely love seeing everyone's Octoling OCs. And my apologies, because I don't know what happened. But attack of the rogue mosquitoes, I guess. It's pretty painful. Sorry that happened towards the middle of the request. But I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Ooh. This was fun. How are you guys feeling? You like it? I love the story. Once again, like, great job, Gaia. I could definitely see this happening with, like, a new agent meeting the group. Maybe, if we get a new one. I kind of want to see all three do something together. All the stories are amazing surround. Knocked it out of the park, I believe. Believe he definitely did, Carver. Oh, and thank you for the super chat. Thank you for that super chat there, GaiaTemplar. Oh, mind the air bubbles. Oh my goodness. Oh, Yume, this means the world to me. Thanks you so much for giving voice to my tale. Sayara was a beautiful voice to cast. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. 24 talk, scenery, and snacks. Sayara, straight up Hino level of cute. Ooh, thank you, Gaia. Hey, great job. Hit me in the fields when Ayano was talking about the metros. What's up, Reginald? Remember you from the comments? Hello? Booyahs to the peeps who participated. Oh, yes. Heartwarming vibes in general. Yay! Ayano wins 348 XP and 3 brand new friends. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's funny though. Everyone always kind of remembers the Puppy Eyes moment from Ancient 30's episode of Inkopolis Story Time where she her and 4 begged 3 to go to the library with them or something like that. It's been a while. But yeah. Oh, in that episode, I think Midori read Goodnight Moon. Such a lovely childhood book. Oh, yes. Well, we have one more story left indeed. Ooh, love 3 and love 8. Got to see the positivity in love. Even with the hiccups, I always about to do my best. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I can see in the chat that you guys have so much support to give to all the writers, so I do appreciate that. Oh, we're here at her final request of the night. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, these air bubbles will go away. Wait a second. All right. So we haven't seen it. We haven't seen this message come up in the streams in a bit, but we do have for the next and final request. I will pull out the headphone volume warning because this one's gonna be pretty high in action. Oh wait, I didn't want that to play yet. No. All right. Okay. I know so much soft ooh energy. I agree. Hey, welcome to a stream, Clash of 13. And new people. Yes, we shall go out with a bang. Okay. You guys are ready for this one. Strap yourselves in. The Feels rocket is about to lift off. Lift off. Let me see you grit your teeth. Okay. On with the show finale. You guys are ready. Alright, we're buckled up. Safety precautions first. Alright. Let me open it up. Here it is. Da 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 da. And where is this?
Headphone user warning. This reading contains
Here
yelling
we go.
and/or loud effects. Please adjust your volume.
I'll fix those transitions.
Yeah, Callie and Yume are the loudest. Makes sense.
What did you say?
Alright, that's that. It's a fun one. It definitely is. Okay, so for those of you who are familiar, you will probably recognize this super cool icon. Take a look at this. Oh, let's get into the author's note to explain a little bit more. So this is number 19, Mr. Purple's request. Greetings, everyone. This is Mr. Purple bringing you another VA request. Before anything, I wanted to thank everyone for their kind words and encouragement these past few months for my writings. I fear I wouldn't have improved much as a writer without a community to help push me, so I'm really grateful for all of your feedback. And of course, a whole lot of thanks to you, Yume, for voicing my work, Purple Heart. This next story of mine is a bit of a crossover between Splatoon and a movie from one of my favorite animes, Gurren Lagann. If you do the old, you know what, combine the two, you get the very weird title, Splarren Togann. I think it's a crossover I've always wanted to write about. I hope I can treat you to a good time. Now, let's grit those teeth and jump on in. Side note, if you ever feel like wanting to be part of the action at any time, just repeat this chant. Row, row, it's now or never. Hey, fight the power. Yo, I love this so much already. As you can tell. You guys always ask if I watch anime, so yes, big anime fan. Not a weeb, just a big anime fan. Oh man. So this is Splarren Togann. It's got its own playlist ready too. Pull that up. Hey, chat, are you ready? Let's go. Set volume to 100. Alright. I love the title. Yes, I do. Alright. Let's go. Fight the power. Chat is just great. I already love this one. Me too. Okay. Splarren Togann. Enjoy. Here we go.
Oh man, I can't wait to see this movie. It's going to be awesome.
Shh. You keep it down. We'll get thrown out if you talk any louder.
Ooh, so this is what a movie theater looks like.
The three agents sat in the front row of the big screen in eager anticipation for what was to come. It was a weekend night at the cinema, and a new movie was coming to theaters this fall. Since it was directed and produced by Off the Hook, the agents were given an early access screening of the movie before it was aired to the public.
A movie viewing with all-you-can-eat snacks and drinks? This is the best!
Hey, ease up on the food there. You'll give yourself a stomachache.
But it's free food. Why shouldn't I treat myself to such hospitality?
Ayumi then stuffed her mouth full of popcorn and soda. Midori only sighs at the sight. Whatever. Just don't eat so loudly when the movie starts. Suddenly, the screen flickered brightly as the projector began to turn on. The three shifted their attention to the screen. The show was about to start.
Alright, it's starting! Say it with me, guys. Lights,
Camera.
action!
A horde of helicopters fluttered about the open ocean. The Squidbeak platoon, which consisted of Midori, Ayumi, Ayano, Callie, Marie, Pearl, and Marina, and one other person, had finally made their way into the light. But they weren't completely out of the dark just yet. A loud voice began to echo around them. This is surprising. Out of the 10,000 that have come before you, none have ever made it this far.
I cannot allow this to stand.
Suddenly, a large figure began to rise up from within the ocean depths.
Very well. If you wish to meet your end so quickly, it shall be done.
Everyone gasped as a monstrous structure loomed over them, the NILS statue, a remnant of the human race after they were wiped out some 1,000 years ago. And within the eye of the statue sat their enemy, Commander Tartar.
With this weapon, I shall purge the world of you disgusting life forms.
And with that statement, everyone on board the helicopters felt their hearts give in to fear.
Is that what he's going to do with that thing? He's going to wipe us all out?
It definitely doesn't look like that statue is just for show.
We can't let that happen. We've got to destroy that thing before it destroys us.
Yeah, but how? That thing is so massive we can't possibly take it down.
So that means we're going to die here? After we've come so far?
Everyone slowly looked away from Lino. It was just as she had said. It's game over.
Of course we're not going to die here. Just who the shell do you think I am?
Everyone's attention shifted to Pearl, arms crossed, and with a smile on her face.
It's just as you said, Ino. We've come so far to just die here, so don't give up.
Just then, Marina stepped up beside Pearl with a mini laptop in her hands. She's right. All we have to do is paint that thing head to toe with ink. Then we hit it with everything we've got. We can do this, guys. Just believe in yourselves. Suddenly, a loud rumble could be heard from the NILS statue. Everyone stared as the mouth of the statue began to open, revealing a mechanized cannon from within its maw.
Believe in yourself, you say? Those words mean absolutely nothing.
As the cannon protruded outwards, Marina noticed an eerie green ink inside the cannon. Hang on. She scans the ink on her laptop. Is that sanitized ink?
You are correct. This ink was made from the hundreds of inklings and octolings that were blended before you. By believing in a promised land, they've unknowingly sacrificed their lives to create the ultimate life forms that will rule the world once I've purged it, you insignificant beings. That is what their believing did for them.
Tartar's speech then becomes more hoarse and a little bit regretful as well.
12,000 years ago, I was created by a professor who believed he could pass on humanity's vast knowledge to the next worthy life forms. As your kind grew self-aware, I believed that my long wait was over. But our belief was for nothing!
Growing annoyed by his speech, Midori begins to launch an attack. I've heard enough from this machine. Ayumi, Ayano, let's ink this thing.
Thought you'd never ask.
I won't let him have his way.
3 super jumped from the helicopters and landed on the Nile statue's chest, striking it with a fierce splashdown. They then went on to ink the rest of the chest. Hey now, don't go taking all the fun from us. Let's go, Callie.
Right, they won't know what'll hit them.
The two hopped onto a separate helicopter and flew towards the back of the statue, inking it with a dual tidal rush attack. Marina began to furiously type on her laptop. Deploying hyperbombs! Have a taste of this! A horde of gigantic suction bombs landed on the statue's face and neck, exploding in large amounts of ink. Despite the attacks, Tartar continued his speech unfazed.
You wage war over minor genetic deviations. You obsess over trivial fashion choices. It is no wonder that our belief in your disgusting existence was all for naught. I've sacrificed hundreds upon hundreds of life forms to create the ultimate DNA, from which the new inhabitants of this world will be made from in order to safeguard Earth's future. Do you possess the sheer fortitude that is on par with that? Do you?
Suddenly, the Nile statue began to shake uncontrollably, and with a piercing roar, it shook everyone and all of the ink off from its body. Ah, damn it!
We're not even staining it! It can't be.
I knew stopping this was going to be tough, but
Not this tough.
everyone's morale began to drop immensely. Everyone's, except Pearl's.
All helicopters, deploying strikes, bomb launchers, and whatever else you got.
Upon Pearl's command, all the helicopters in the vicinity launched their artillery at the statue, despite the attacks not hitting as hard as they did before.
You continue to struggle even knowing what you know.
Of course we do. The tomorrow we're trying to paint for ourselves is not the tomorrow that you scoped out for us.
She flashes a wild grin on her face.
It's the tomorrow we choose for ourselves. A tomorrow that we choose out of all life on Earth. We'll keep fighting to protect that belief. And we'll stop the sanitized nemesis too.
Such arrogance from a lowly species has received such disgust from us. We will make you regret your insolence.
The statue begins to rumble once more. Uh-oh, guys. The statue, it's charging up massive amounts of energy. It's enough to destroy Inkopolis and the rest of the surface.
Aw, crap. All helicopters, group up and deploy special bubbler shields.
The helicopters huddled together and activated their shields to form a floating wall to protect the city of Inkopolis, but it won't be enough to guard against what was to come.
Infinity! Sanitized! Storm!
A burst of energy shot out from the statue's cannon and beat against the shield.
Now watch as you burn the sanitizing hellfire of creation, be utterly annihilated, down to the very last scrap of DNA.
Try to hang on, Murray.
Yeah, you too, Callie. The force behind the attack was incredible, eating away at the shields like it was nothing. Everyone winced as the helicopter's shields began to give away. This isn't good. We can't take too much more of this. The situation was looking bad, but it'll take a lot more than this to finish them.
Not yet. We're not done.
Pearl, leave this one to me! Leaping from one of the helicopters was none other than DJ Octavio? Wasabi! Spicy beats! Activating a special of his own, Octavio encased himself in ink armor and held off the beam of the Nile statue with a pair of wasabi sticks. Octavio? Do not grieve for me, Marina. What? What? While the impact of the attack weighed heavily on his body, Octavio did not waver. My soul once drowned in a sea of despair and weariness, but has reawakened. So, if this body can create a tomorrow for all life, I will gladly give it. Octavio. She closes her eyes and smiles sadly. Yes, I agree completely.
Your deaths will be for nothing! Now, be gone!
The statue's cannon increased its beam's intensity, withering Octavio's body. Ashes. Just what I was waiting for! With the last of his spirit, Octavio channeled the beam's energy into his wasabi sticks, gathering it all into one massive booyah bomb. Pearl! Take it! Octavio chucked the booyah bomb at Pearl's helicopter before the last of his body disappeared, sending a surge of energy into the helicopter as it was hit.
Okay. Octavio, let's do this together!
With all the booyah bomb's energy absorbed, Pearl channeled the power towards the other helicopters and began to fire tentamissiles at the statue uncontrollably.
How can this be? Where are you drawing all of this power from?
We evolved beyond the cephalopod we were a minute before. Little by little, we advance a bit further with each stroke. That's how our ink works.
That is the path that leads to extinction. Why can't you see the disgusting limitation of the Inkling race?
No! That's your limitation!
The barrage of missiles continued, with each barrage more deadly than the last.
You sit here closed off, sanitizing other life forms like some kind of king. That's nobody's limitation but your own.
She's right. We Inklings used to have someone much greater than us. For Captain's sake alone, we'll keep on moving forward. I've staked everything on the greatness of the Inkling spirit, too. Pearl then began to do sidesteps, charging up her own special attack, the Killer Whale.
Mark my words, this whale will open a hole in Inkopolis, and that hole will be a path for those behind us. The dreams of those who were beaten, the hopes of those who will booyah. Those two sets of dreams swirl together into a color palette, painting a path toward tomorrow. And that's what we believe in. That's the Squid Beak Splatoon. My whale is the whale that will paint the heavens!
With every ounce of her body bursting full of energy, Pearl took a deep breath, began to let out one of her loudest screams on her princess cannon ever.
Princess?
A beam of energy shot out from Pearl's cannon and struck the Nile statue square in the face, destroying the statue's cannon completely and shouting bits of machinery and rocks everywhere. While the statue lay completely covered in pink ink, Carter began to sputter his last words as he drowned in his own sanitized ink he believed so much in.
If this is how it must be, protect the world at all costs.
Of course we will. We just gotta have faith in us.
As the last of Commander Tartar melted away into nothing, the sanitized threat was no more. The city of Ingopolis and the rest of the surface was saved.
It's all over, Rena.
Yes, let's go home. The three agents exited the movie theater, a cold fall wind brushing against their faces. Oh man, that movie was intense. I gotta say, I haven't seen a good movie in a long while, but that was incredible. Even the actors that played as us were so great.
Yeah, that movie was pretty good.
I warned you to watch how much food you ate, Ayumi. She reaches into her pockets. But I'm in a good mood right now, so I'll help you out this one time. Midori hands some Tums to Ayumi, who graciously begins popping them in her mouth. Wow, what a great movie. Did you like it, Ayano?
Oh, very much so. I don't think I've ever seen something so amazing.
Yeah, but I think there's something that's more amazing than the movie.
Well? What's that, Midori?
She reels her arm around Ayano and gives her a big smile. Why, the person that saved everyone so a movie could exist, of course. You.
Oh, Midori.
Three then walk home, admiring the lights in the sky that were stars. The end. Whew. My oh my oh my oh my oh my. Wow. What a finale. An applause. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Purple. Thank you everyone for tuning in. These stories. This was intense. It was insane. It was wild. So good. So good. Amazing job, Purple. It was a lot of fun to voice and be fun to listen back to. So shout out to everyone in the future watching this. Shout out to you if you made it this far. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who's still here. You really captured the energy Gurren Lagann had. For sure. My ink is pumping. My ink is pumping, as Marina would say. Wow. And then, what was it? My whale is a whale that will pierce the heavens. Woo! Believe in the me that believes in you, everybody. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Oh my goodness. What a way to end an amazing stream. Hats off to all who participated and those who raged along for the ride. Have a great night, y'all. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thank you for your support. Oh, you guys are like the Booyah Bomb, the Spirit Bomb. Just sending me your energy to perform to the best that I can. Thank you. Ooh. Well, thank you there, Bomboozled, for the super chat. Alright.
Another one!
There we go. Great job. Superb. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone who has gone so far. Oh, thank you, Frisk Dreamer. I see you there. Appreciate you. Oh boy. Carter's last message in a nutshell: change the world. My final message. Wait a minute. I've seen that meme. I just don't know where it comes from. Oh man, this series is great. Gurren Lagann, I don't know if you guys are anime fans and you haven't seen it. Definitely recommend. I can't recommend it enough. It's on Netflix currently. I know Netflix has it. Don't know about other streaming platforms, but it's on Netflix. As earlier in this year, before quarantine anyway. Was it this year or was it 2019? I rewatched it recently. I'd never seen the English dub, and man, it's like so fresh. You know? Great stuff. Alright, now we can play this. Finale. Woo! This song brings out the feels in me every single time. You guys don't know what this is from? It's the Mario Kart Wii ending song. First version staff credits. Oh, because we are riding out into the sunset for most of you guys. It's pretty dark out. It's dark out for me too. Thank you for staying with me on a Sunday night. Appreciate you guys so much. Yay! Yay! Anyway, I love it. Love what you guys do. Ooh. You think Undertale's final boss was amazing enough to have that name? You will love Gurren Lagann. Ooh. I want to play Undertale soon. I want to play Undertale. I want to play Among Us. I want to play Untitled Goose Game. All of the indies. There's so much to do. We got new games coming out in November. Whew. Watch the first 6 episodes in English and the rest in Japanese. Oh man, Kamina, rest in peace, my bro. Gonna be the end of an era soon. Huh, beginning of a new decade, and what a start it was with everything that's going on in the world. So I hope that this could brighten up your day just a little bit. Wow. God, finale. We're getting into our ending credits, our other ending credits Splatoon songs. Without further ado, since we're at the end, you know what comes next, everybody. I don't have a drum roll. Can I find a drum roll? Let's see. We shall. I'll find a drum roll because you know what has to happen next. You gotta reveal the next theme for round 20. Thank you for the super chat, Frisk. You play Undertale, you gotta let me know. All the Splatooners are entering my world, yo. Yo. Definitely. We'll have done requests with Undertale in the Agents 3, 4, and 8. Definitely see how we choose to tackle this. Okay. So, there's a drum roll. Oh no, I didn't want to play it just yet. Okay. Here we are. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Drum roll. Here we are. It's round 20's theme. Yay! Cool. Cool stuff. Cool beans. Inkopolis Urban Legends. So, voice requests return in October 2020 with round 20's spooky theme. Entries open on October 8th. All prior voice request rules apply. And you can join our official Discord server down in the description below for more discussion on voice requests, everything related to voice requests. There is a ton of supportive feedback that goes on in the designated chat room. People review each other's stories, they talk ideas, headcanons, theories, all that fun stuff. And I'm so happy that people are able to bond over their love of storytelling. So, participation rules are in the stream description below. Oh, they are not at the moment, but you know what? We can find them really quickly. Alright. Let me update the description. So if you don't have a Discord account and you're not interested in joining Discord in general, you can also submit stories to the email highlighted there, yume_studio-fanrequests@yahoo.com. We're bringing that back. We had that show up around round 7 or so, and I almost forgot that it existed, but since these are ending, I want to give people as much of a chance to join as possible. So that's also a new option. Same rules apply. So I'm going to type rules for a request. And that'll be updated in the description underneath the Discord invite. Also find it in the Discord if you choose to join. Right, let's save. There we go. Right, so try to proofread your stories, especially if you're a new participant. I appreciate everyone who debuted in round 19. And a lot of new folks. Alright, yeah, spooky themes. And the lovely art by Gomi Poe from 2018. We had the Trick versus Treat Splatfest and all those cool costumes. Yes. We go wild with this one. They do not close, these submissions don't close. They're from October 8th to, let's say, the 27th. That'll be updated in the rule document. It's already updated. So how are you guys feeling about that one, right? Spooky season is beginning soon. Gotta go for now, but it's been a wonderful stream. A big thank you to everyone who made it so fun. Thank you. Take care. Have yourself a good night. Right. Perhaps some humans in the urban legends like ghosts. Well, sky is the limit. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. We'll start brainstorming, but no pressure. These submissions will not open right away. So many ideas. Spooky and cool. Ooh. The final round is round 21, not 20. So 21 will definitely be in tune with the holidays, but we don't know what that one will be about just yet. It'll be good. Spooky, scary skeletons. Indeed. Right, so that's that. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to round 19. Whether you can show up for both days or only one. Thank you to Jules, Issa Lover, Miku Hoshino, SMG4Fan42, Jackie Star, G-Man Luigi, Hakuryu, Awesome Pig 7, Super Dementia 77, Gamer Julian 94, Game Alchemist, Bowser 64, Skarmory, GuardianX, Ceenic, KSPTexan, Bomboozled, Gaming Green, GaiaTemplar, and Mr. Purple. All 19 of these fantastic submissions that made us made us cry, made us laugh, made us enjoy the fall season that much more. Appreciate all that you do. Do I have anything else to show? Everything is updated in the description, and I don't know if Nightbot sent out the playlist, but you can find all the songs featured tonight in that playlist in the description. Also, it won't change until we get to October. So I'm thinking those streams will be just in time for Halloween, maybe Friday and Saturday, we should see. But yeah, the playlist isn't changing, so you can find every song that you might have been looking for tonight. Thank you, Miku. It's really kind of you. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you. Yes, Gomi Pomi's art is iconic. I swear, it's like, it's almost, I'd say it's like the canon art style. We have the Splatoon manga. Not really too fond of it, but it's good work. So many emotions, yes. Yeah, love and peace to everyone. That's it for me. Some of you were here at the beginning of the stream. There were previews of what the next video is going to be. So trust when I say that it's still in the works and it's getting closer and closer to being finished. You all look forward to that. You love the voice request. This will be more chill vibes with narration, and Kira Hoshi is also joining me as Callie. Good vibes will continue on. Round 20 is not the last VA request stream. Round 21 is in December as we go into the year 2021. May things be better in 2021. Good way to end a month. Thank you, Purple. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for that, G-Man Luigi. And the streams are always public on the channel. They are archived for everyone to come back and enjoy. You can even find a playlist if you scroll down the homepage. Thank you for asking that, Stephen J. Any final questions? Or we gotta go? Oh no, Kira is going to be in the next video, Milo. Thank you for asking. Epic gamer moment. Thank you everybody. Right. Ending is just a new beginning, indeed it is. So that is it from me. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great week ahead. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Until the next stream or the next video, hope you stay fresh, stay safe, take care of yourselves, drink your water. I'm Yume. And I want you guys to stay off the hook. Bye-bye.